Hello everyone, welcome back to the vlog. Let's pull it up a little bit. Boobs on show, but anyway, welcome back. It's Monday. I'm wearing barely anything because it is just so hot, and it's not good Monday start for me because I don't know if you can see, I have a really puffy eye. This one was earlier as well. That's why I've got no makeup on. I have so many food allergies, and I've had an allergy, a reaction to apples. I've had allergies for many years, and there's not a fruit that I can eat. I used to eat them all, but over the years I've just become allergic to a lot of these foods. And the hospital, they've showed me how to try and reintroduce foods, and it's a very long, slow process when I do. And I decided that I'd give apples a go, and you start off by putting a slice of apple on your wrist and rubbing it, and if you don't get a reaction you'll go one step further the next few days later, and you'll do that until you get right up there, right up to your neck, up to your face. And if you've still not got any reaction, you can try eating a little bit of apple. And that's how far I got. And I stewed an apple, and I ate about 3 teaspoons, and I was fine, and I was so happy. I can't tell you how happy I was. And I thought, right, I was fine, I'll make a crumble. So a couple of weeks later I made a crumble, and I had a couple of teaspoons of that, fine. And yesterday I made a crumble, and I had about 5 teaspoons of crumble, and I've got up this morning and my face is completely blown up, and that's why I look like I do at the beginning of this vlog. I thought I'm not gonna, I nearly didn't vlog, and then I thought, well, this is part of my life, so I'm gonna share my life with you, and this is what I've got today. I don't put any makeup on when I've got an allergy. I don't think it does my skin any good. But this morning when I got up I could hardly see. I looked like I'd done 10 rounds with Rocky. It's actually gone down quite quickly. Let's pick this up, and you can just see that puffiness. It's just starting to go down. It really doesn't look nice at all. So that's where I'm at. Try and steady you there on the pink buffet. I've moved the buffet under the desk because every day the builder comes in and he's doing the bathroom. The bathroom is small and he needs places to put stuff, so it was just easier to put that under there. He's very good. He covers all the flooring, all the carpet, and I let him use this room. It's a bit difficult for me for working, but hey. The bathroom, I would say, is just over halfway, and it's taken time. The builder is off today. He's not well. It's very hot today, and I wouldn't fancy working in that bathroom today, but it is starting to drag on now. He fell ill halfway through, and he's not quite over it, but he's done a very good job, and I love it. I love it. I'm really pleased with what he's done, and I just can't wait to get it finished now. Bit disappointing that he's taking some time off sick again, but hey, I could have got a builder in that would have thrown it all together and I wouldn't have been happy at all. So that's where we are with the bathroom. I must probably give you a little sneak peek, but there will be I'm going to do a proper vlog on it, I think. I'll just keep going in there and filming a little bit each time there's something different happened. So that will be interesting. I've got loads of stuff to share with you beauty wise that's coming. I think I'm going to have to do a what's new in beauty vlog. Some of it I've tried, some of it I haven't. And tanning, I'm really into tanning at the moment. This has got to be at 57 my biggest year of fake tanning, and I'm going to share some tips and what I use with you at some point. I've got some really good new stuff in that I can't wait to share with you. And what else? It's just so hot. It's been 35 degrees now here in Essex for I think the last 4 or 5 days, and it's just unbearable. My next blog post that I've got waiting is for autumn winter, and it's a jacket, and I just can't bring myself to go out in this heat and photograph jackets. I'm just not doing it. I think I'm a 25 degrees girl once it reaches 25. Anything beyond that, I just stay indoors, stay in. I don't want to go out until it's late. And I've not even been walking the dogs. It's just been so just too hot for them. It's the biggest heat wave we've ever had, I think. And I don't sit out in it either. I'm no way am I a tanner. Not even when it's 25 degrees or below. I never ever sit out and sunbathe. I might sit out in the garden if someone pops over for lunch or whatever, you know. I'll have the odd 10 minutes out there, but I'm not one of those that, oh, I've got to get that tan. I think most of this that I've got on, I know definitely up here, I've been trying out different fake tans, and yeah, so I hate sitting out in it as well. It's just been too hot for me. I'm gonna wait until I've started walking into my town, my local town, to buy dinner at the supermarket whenever, and for a little bit more exercise, and I'm quite enjoying that, but I'm waiting until it's nearly time for it to close to go because it's too hot to walk otherwise. Anyway, that's my start to Monday. What have I got to do this week? I've got to do some gardening this week if it cools down. I'm not going out there if it's not cool enough. I was watering the garden at 5:30 this morning because I think the earlier you can water that garden the better in this weather. Thunderstorms later apparently. I do love a good thunderstorm. Yeah. Anyway, enough blabbing from me. Enough of it. It's quite a long intro, isn't it? So let's see how the week goes. Morning everyone. I've just had a shower and I thought I didn't show you the shower yesterday, so I'm just going to take you in there now for a quick peep before the builder arrives to hopefully nearly get the shower and bathroom finished. Anyway, I look a mess. The eye, let me flip you round. Let's flip you round. The eye is a little bit less puffy today. I look like I've been hit. This one's better. This one is still a little bit bad. I'll take another antihistamine this morning, I think. But anyway, on the mend, onwards and upwards. I didn't walk into town yesterday in the end. It was just too hot. I drove in the car and was naughty. And try and sort something out with the hair. I keep pinning it all up for the shower. Yeah, see how the day goes. Let's go and have a look at the shower. And I have to say, it is lovely. Lovely pressure, really pleased. And here is the sink unit with the builder's wipes on. And we decided to go all the way down with the tiles. It's not completely done yet. yeah, this, once I've got all the accessories in, I'm hoping to have a nice big round mirror in here. But yeah, love it. I'm really pleased with it. So that's it. Morning everyone, and thank goodness it's a lot cooler than it was. I actually had a really good night's sleep last night, and this morning I'm going to head into town. It's the first time I've been out for a few days. I'm not walking, I'm going in the car. I'm going to be lazy because it's pretty wet and drizzly out there. I did walk into town how many times? Twice, I think, in that heat, and it's a bit of a problem, me walking to town all the time as my daily exercise, as I've just realised, because I can't help going in the shops and then I end up spending money, so I might have to think of a different alternative. I'll show you what I've bought this week in a little while. Anyway, this is what I'm wearing today. It's a Reiss t-shirt. Absolutely love this t-shirt. It's casual but a nice good quality t-shirt, and old pleated skirt. This is a couple of years old now. I bought this from F&F in Tesco's. It was dirt cheap, as were the mules. I think I've featured these here before. I think I paid £5 for these mules, but I thought they'd be comfortable for walking around town. What I will say about pleated skirts, little tip here, I always buy them oversized. So this is a 12, and look at the waistband. Right, but you can see it's quite smooth, no bulges. If you pull the skirt in tight, so if you have a tight waistband on your pleated skirt, it looks very bulgy. It makes you look 10 times bigger than you actually are. So if you're ever going to buy a pleated skirt, buy it so that it just sits loosely and the pleats will hang better. You will look slimmer. Yeah, just a handy little tip. Something I learned in the changing rooms. So I'm going to pop into town and I'll speak later. Right, I've just come back from town. Look at these little beauties, look. I bought these a week ago. I normally buy flowers over the weekend. Have you quite finished, Bo? Bo having a good old shake. Yeah, I bought these a week ago in Tesco's, and I'm really impressed with how they've kept. So I didn't buy any this week. Anyway, back from town, I'm going to have a nice little cup of tea. Oh, that light's not very good, is it? How do I turn that down? Oh, come and sit here out of the glare of the window. Oh, it's still glary. It's not bright out. It's actually really raining. My hair has gone all frizzy and horrible, like it does. It's so humid. Still warm, but raining. I think it said 21, 22 in the car. But anyway, I'll show you what I got while I was in town. Nothing extremely exciting. Is this one of these out of Home Bargains? I've already got two. I originally bought them to keep in the fridge, but it doesn't actually work for me. But I had another idea for those, so I'll show you in a minute. And something else that I picked up in town. Alright there, Chuzzle, looking out the window. Old girl. You're old girl, aren't you? Yes, yes. Anyway, Yours magazine. This is out for the whole month, and I'm in it. I'm pleased to say, talking about my least favourite platform, Instagram. I'll leave my Instagram link is always below. If you click on the show more, you'll get all the links to my blog and Instagram, Twitter, and anything else that you need to find on there. And yeah, I'm in it this week with my friend Susie from Alternative Aging. She's a blogger as well. She's got a way bigger Instagram following than me. I'm just useless on there. Yeah, there it is. Ta-da! There I am at the bottom. So we're just talking about what we use to take our photos, how we take our photos, older women over 50 being on Instagram and how we feel about it. So I'm glad actually that I try and fly the flag for us more mature women. So yeah, this is out all month if you want to have a read until beginning of September. So I'm really pleased about that. It's made my day. Right, let's go and have a look and I'll show you what I'm going to be using these little dishes for. Upstairs, excuse the mess everywhere because of the building work that's going on, but hey, there's not a lot I can do about that. Into my little room, into our little cell where I keep you all. So there you go. I had one huge box for makeup, and I'm going to have a real good clear out soon of my drawers and my wardrobes. This room was done a year ago now, and I just turn you around. Yeah, this room was done a year ago now, and it's time for a clear out. Being a blogger and being sent bits and pieces, it's amazing how quick you can get stocked up with stuff, and you just need a good clear out every now and again. I normally take my bits to charity or give out to friends. I should do a giveaway, shouldn't I, really? You know, you can't keep it all. You just get so loaded up with stuff. But anyway, this is all the stuff that I do use, and this is what I've done. So I've done one for lips, this one's for lips and bits and pieces, and this one's eyes, and I've got all my face stuff in here. But as you can see, it's way too loaded up, so I'm going to use this one for face. So all these facey bits, foundations will go in here, and that's that. That's face. What else have I got? Things that I use all the time. That's a lip filler. That's a lip filler, very good, this one, the Prey one. Takes all your lip lines away before you put your makeup on. That's what I use all the time. It's got covered in lipstick, it needs a good clean. Blusher. And then in this one, that's pore blur, that's dirty, that needs washing. Look Fabulous Forever concealer, love that one. Oh, my Look Fabulous Forever blusher or bronzer. Well, if you've watched the vlogs, you'll know that I use that a lot. Another Look Fabulous Forever concealer. And then of course I've got my eye prime. Use that every day. So I've got that Estee Lauder concealer. Lip prime. That's really good as well. It stops any lines from seeping. Look Fabulous Forever. this one, if you've got any rosacea or thread veins like I have, that's good for that. The concealer that I dropped, if you remember, in a vlog long way back, but I love this concealer. It's still working. I just keep it covered in tissue. I should really go and get a new one. Double Blur. This is brilliant stuff from the Hero Project. Oh boy, does this cover your lines up. I'll put some on my hand actually. Yeah, there you go. Put them. See the wrinkles on the hands? My hands are terrible. So I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to rub it in and you see the difference. So you put this on before your foundation. It's very much like the Trini London BFF. No. It's very much like the Trini London Beauty Blur. Let's rub this in. I've got no tripod, so I'll have to put you down a second. There you go. That is it, rubbed in. And it's brilliant. Actually, next makeup vlog, I'm going to use that and show you how it works. It's a brilliant product. And that's it, I think. Oh, there's a By Terry blusher. Yep, that's it. So there you go. That's all eyes in there now. Trini London pen. And of course my Bourjois eyeshadows that I use all the time. Barely a day goes by that I don't use them. So that is it. Yeah, so I'm going to put these three in a drawer and just grab what I need every day. I think these were only a couple of pounds a piece as well. This one's very wonky. I put it in the dishwasher, but it's okay, still doing the job. And I used to have a big case. Sitting on the floor, and I'm just trying to free up some space now. Right, I'm going to go downstairs and have a cup of tea. Morning. I'm rushing round. And I'm whispering because the builder is in there. So excuse the noise, if there is any. We're going to make our way out to the countryside of Essex today, to Dedham. I've been sent a lovely dress from Fem Wright Madsen. It's actually by Amanda Holden. It's from her collection. And it's a beautiful dress. I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, I'm just going to put some tan on my legs and I need it to be done ASAP. I'm going to do a post on tanning everything that I use. I use quite a few different ones now that I'm really happy with. But I thought I'd just show you this one quickly and how easy it is to get an instant tan. This is instant. So this is what I'm using. It's the Body Blur. Hope you can see that. This is by Vita Liberata, and it's amazing stuff for an instant tan like I need right now. It's a dress. I need my legs to look way better than they do. So what I've done first, I always use the E45 cream, and I've just given them a good moisture all over. And then this stuff, you only need the tiniest amount. So I'm just going to dot that down my legs. I'll show you how it comes out. There you go, that will cover my whole leg. You only need a tiny amount. It's expensive, but it lasts a long time. You do not need hardly anything actually. Look, I've got tiles, tools, everything in here. It's manic. Right, so there you go. And there you go. It looks quite orangey, but once this is massaged in, you'll see how far this stuff actually goes. It's covered my whole leg already. I wouldn't say it's the best smelling of tans, but it does an amazing job. Now I'll buff this in with my kabuki brush, or you can use a tanning mitt. I find the hands do a good job to start with, and then I just like to buff it in. There you go, look. Ta-da! Absolutely amazing stuff. Yeah, when I'm running late as per usual, and I can't be out too long because of the builder. I've never been to Dedham, and Dee says it's really lovely, so I'm looking forward to going. So I'm going to rush and get ready, and I'll show you the dress in a minute. Right, this is the dress. Please excuse the noise. It's noisy, there's nothing I can do about it. Anyway, this is the dress. This is Dress of Dreams, I think. This is Reiss T, I think I said, from the Amanda Holden collection. She does a collection with Reiss T every year, and it's always lovely. And they've gifted me this dress to share with you, and on the blog there will be a 10% off. I'm hoping that I can put 10% off on this vlog as well, so that would be great. But it really is a beautiful dress. I've paired with new Espadrilles. These are from Office. I got these in the sale, so I'll link them below as well. The bag is old. It's from Reiss T, a brand that I used to work with, and I love it. One of my favourite summer ones. What can I say about the dress? It's just so comfortable. It's comfortable, it's light, it's not tight. It's just a beautiful, flattering dress. So let's put that back down. So you've got the little frill down the front here, little tie belt, puff sleeves. You can see the material print there as well. It's got nice colours in it, the black. It's got nice colours in it, the black, blue and white. And I just think it's really pretty. It's floaty. I like the back. It's got a nice dip in the back there that does it all by itself. I've not bloused that up at all. That is the way the dress is designed. Excuse the mess, by the way. There's all sorts in this room at the moment. Nothing I can do about that. Yeah, this is the deep V. It's got a press stud here. It's got a little button at the waist here, and then a button there, just there. And then you've got the little self-tie belt. And I've been in a field with the wind, and it doesn't really blow open at all. I just think it's really beautiful. I'm so pleased with that. But I've always been a big fan of Reiss T anyway. I've still got a suit from a wedding that I bought for a wedding years back, and I could still wear it today. It's beautiful. So yeah, that is said dress. Right, just before I go, I said I'd share those items that I've bought on my little tour into town, little walks into town. Excuse me. I've cut my hair this morning and it feels so much better. Just need to do the roots now. I cut my own hair. I've been cutting it for the last, I think, 12 years now. I've been cutting my hair. I just lob bits off, but I sort of know what I'm doing. I used to be a hairdresser, so I have a good idea. Saves me a fortune as well. Anyway, this is one of the outfits that I bought, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. TK Maxx, £6. And what a bargain find that is. It's kept me really cool on those hot days, and I thought even if I just put it away until next year, I love it. I know I'm going to wear it and wear it next year. So yeah, it's got little tie straps and this bodice, this ruched elasticated bodice, so you don't have to wear a bra, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? Wearing as little as possible in that heat that we've had. So yeah, it's a little bit long for me, but then everything is. I can put some little wedgie sandals on and that'll be fine. But yeah, I'm super pleased with it, and they've still got some left online as well, so TK Maxx is definitely worth looking at the moment. So I'm just going to try the other one on, and let's have a look at the tan. Look, I'm actually quite pleased with this tanning that I'm getting into. This is the Saint-Tropez Classic Tan. I put this on this morning and it makes me very happy. It's nice to have that little bit of a glow. I'm not someone that will sit out in the sun, especially not the heat that we've had lately, but I love this colour and I can't see any streaks. It's gone on really well. Anyway, I'll try on the second item that I bought on my exercise walk into town. I'm going to have to give it up, I think, because I'm just going to be forever spending money looking in the shops. Right, here's the second one. I don't think I'd wear this out unless I put a belt on. It's actually quite low on the bust for me. It's just like a frilled kaftan, but I think I paid £10 for this in H&M, and I love wearing stuff like this around the house when it's hot, so I thought that is perfect. It dips down at the bottom to the front, if you can see that. And I know this has been quite a popular dress actually on the Instagram with bloggers and women, you know, and I kept looking at it and I thought, I see it in H&M, £10, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to buy that. Even if I wear it indoors, I like to feel nice indoors, but at the same time I want to be comfortable and cool. The beauty of this one is it's got the oh, let's try and mush that up a bit. It's got the under petticoat, so it's got a little strappy petticoat underneath it as well, and I thought for £10 even to wear that under knitted dresses or whatever, you know, that helps smooth out any lumps and bumps. So yeah, a bargain at £10. It's quite holey on the armpit, but you've got the body under there as well. So there are my two bargains this week that I shouldn't have bought. All because I decided to do some exercise and walk into town. But anyway, I'm pleased with them. Right, that's it. I'm going to get myself ready. I've got to go to Tesco's and do the boring food shop now, and I have a lot of clearing up in that background over there. I still haven't cleared the drawers out yet for my makeup. So I need to do that. Morning. A blustery Sunday morning it is too. I'm going to do some planting, I think, today. I've got the tea at the ready. My little scoop for my compost and lots of pruning. There's lots of pruning to be done around the garden. So yeah, all these dead ones are going to come off. There's so much everywhere. What have I got? I've got this grapevine stuck in this little pot, and it's just growing rampant, and I want to put it in this pot and grow it up here, and then it will start growing up along this roof, ready for when we have the glass put on the top. So yeah, that's a plan. There's so much that needs trimming. All of these have got to come off. They're all done for the year. I need to redress these pots. Look at this one, it's full of grass. I'm surprised the olive is surviving as well as it is. Talking of olives, I mean, wow, look at the olives on this year. There's just inundated because of the hot weather, I guess. That's got to be repotted, the rose. I'm going to trim all the dead flowers out of this. This is a canna and it's beautiful when it flowers, but this obviously seeded itself last year, and I actually liked it growing up through those cannas while it was waiting patiently for the cannas to thrive. So it's a two job in one, if you like. And I think that's a good idea with this potted garden is, let's turn you around. Take my glasses off. This potted garden, I think it's, if you want a lot of plants, every now and again you are going to have to put two plants in one pot so that you get the beauty of the two. That's my theory, and I hope it's going to work. Hoping. It's like, let's have a look. How can I give you an example? Where am I going? So it's like the Acer that has done extremely poorly in this hot heat. It's totally shriveled up. We've got some nice new growth here, but next year I will find a different spot for this poor little baby tree because it really got scorching. But I like busy lizzies, and I didn't intend for them to get that bushy, but they did. So if you can see what I mean, it's two in one. Right, so that's that done. All planted up. I'm just going to freddle it now on the start freddling it up on the wood. And I've also got another, it's a trailing geranium, so I'm going to double up on this one as well because it's such a deep pot. I couldn't even move this pot to try and drag it out to show you how I was potting it. It was just, it's so heavy. But that is plenty big enough for that grapevine to grow into, I think, and this time next year it's going to look beautiful, and I look forward to sharing that with you. But don't forget, if you know any bulbs, if you can recommend any, please do. I'd be grateful. I look like I've got a lot of blusher on in this, but I haven't. Honest. Just some face tan. Don't think it looks orangey. Quick glug of tea and I'll go and get that other plant. Right. So this is the trailing geranium. It's just such a pretty little plant. You have to deadhead it all the time, look. So you deadhead that, and you always get new growth. There's some dead growth on there, but there's lots of new growth coming as well. So I'm going to plant that in with this, and I think it's going to be lovely. I'm going to put some more soil on the top, I think. Don't want to lose them in there, do I? Right, I think that's enough. And this is going to look lovely. Look, trailing down this pot. It would be lovely. Best I'll get the hose out, I suppose. Right, so that's it. That's me done in the garden. I'm going to drink my tea, and I'm going to... That'll be the girls playing. Anyway, right, girls, enough. Right, now I've shut them up. I'm going to read my magazine and have a cup of tea before the rain starts, because I think it's going to start raining. But I'm going to finish the vlog here now. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please, please, please give a thumbs up. Just like, come up here, come on. Come on. Come. Right. You can have a cameo this week. Yes, thank you for watching. Please give a thumbs up. And I'll see you next week. What am I doing next? I think it's an H&M haul. So yeah, do pop back for that. I do not want to kiss. See you next week.